Even without Wayne Gretzky, the Edmonton Oilers proved to be most formidable Thursday night at the Spectrum, with the Flyers' hottest line of Darryl, Sittler, Bill Barber, and Ilkka Sinisalo connected first, as Barber beat Granfier on his own rebound to give the Flyers the early lead. History was made, too. Barber's tally was the 413th of his career, tying him with Gary Younger for 17th on the NHL's all-time goal-scoring list. It was also Barber's 8th point in his last 5 games. A few minutes later, though, the Oilers took advantage of a bad bounce of the puck. It was kicked in front of the net, where former Canadian Olympian Glen poked it past Bob Froese. The Oilers are a very opportunistic club, making them one of the deadliest in the league. It would pay dividends a few minutes later. With the Flyers a man down, Randy Holt was assessed a 2-minute minor after slamming Mark Messier into the boards. It would be the 7th time in the last 9 games the Flyers would be down 2 men. The Flyers successfully killed 2 5-on-3 Sunday against Toronto. Not so here. Paul Coffey, with this great move, put the Oilers up 2-1, but not according to Froese, who claimed the goal should have been disallowed by some interference in front of the net. Then, with the Oilers' one-man advantage, Gregg saw an opening and put the Oilers up 3-1. 2 quick power play goals by the Oilers. That's how the first period concluded, with Edmonton out shooting Philadelphia 11-10. Then the development of rookie Ron Sutter came into play. Edmonton was forced to switch faceoff men by linesman Gord Brasiker. Sutter repositioned Thomas Eriksson to his left, won the faceoff, sent the puck to Thomas, who blasted it past Fuhr. It would be the lone goal of the second period, as the Flyers cut the deficit to 3-2, out shooting the Oilers 19-9. But there would be a few scares before the second stanza concluded. With the Flyers on the power play, the Oilers' Pat Hughes broke ahead of the pack, but Froese got part of his glove on the puck and deflected it into the crowd. That was just the beginning for Froese, who next had to contend with Pittsburgh Penguin refugee Kevin McClelland. Again, Froese stopped a breakaway attempt, getting the left pad out in front of the puck. It was typical of the way Froese had played in his last 7 games, recording 2 shutouts and an even 2 goals against. Then it was Granfier's turn. Fuhr had executed some spectacular saves of his own earlier in the contest, but none topped his thwarting of Rich Sutter's breakaway. Sutter was looking for his 13th goal and 22nd point of the season, but his move to the right did not fool the 21-year-old Edmonton netminder, who got his left leg out to block the shot. But the heat came back to Froese. The Oilers had another breakaway half the length of the rink, and their 5th of the game. And the Flyers' last line of defense came through on all 5, keeping Philadelphia within 1 goal of the explosive Oilers. In the third period, Rich Sutter got his revenge. He intercepted a clearing pass, made the shot, Fuhr the save, but Glen Cochrane scored on the rebound, tying the game. Cochrane's 4th goal of the season. Later that period came the game winner. Dvořák shot the puck into the corner, and it bounced out to the onrushing Eriksson, who plastered the game winner past Fuhr. It was Eriksson's first 2-goal game of his career, 8th of the season, and point number 32. The Flyers would hold on and defeat Edmonton 4-3, outshooting the Oilers 19-5 in the final stanza, and 48-35 overall. Philadelphia remains undefeated this year versus Edmonton, with the 2 teams tying in November north of the border. Our intermission activities will continue in just a moment.